is on. Desktop is on too. So they should be able to hear both of us. I sure
You
hope
don't
that.
want to be dialogue with yourself.
You know, no, that'd be boring. Yeah, no, that'd be. That's what makes me worried about doing these streams like every so often, or that was the case for a while where I'd do it by myself, and then there'd be some days where it'd just be like just me, just me by myself, and it'd be hard to, with nobody showing up. So
You're very entertaining, but it's I mean it's hard to bounce off yourself.
right, there's a,
I mean, especially when you don't know how many people are like watching or whatever.
which could be nobody. So
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, I mean that's just the way. I mean, live streams are already like just a complicated hoopla
Mm-hmm.
situation because sometimes your subscribers aren't notified anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's really a matter of timing, sharing, blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Welcome everyone. We're back
Well,
with a chill stream. I haven't done this. We haven't done this since last year, and it was just me and AJ last time.
yeah,
Um,
that's weird.
just for shits and giggles. I want to see when
I
the
mean,
original date was for that last stream. I'm sure it'll be like
it would be funny if it was the same day, but
that would that would be hilarious. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, 15. July 25th. God damn it. We were close. We're
that's
so
very
fucking
close.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very close. That's like last week.
Yeah. Damn. Should have made it a 1 year anniversary thing. I just forgot that I
Still,
did these streams anyway, so like
still that's really close. In all fairness, your intensive treatment streams have kind of replaced the time that you would have to do chill streams,
yeah.
or at
Yeah.
least the remembering
Oh
chill
yeah.
streams.
Yeah, it's like
It just
I
fills up the time.
oh yeah, like I don't even stream on my LP channel anymore. Like it's been so long since I've actually done a stream on there too, so it just it's just
I mean, you guys just record so much content for that channel in general,
oh yeah,
so it's just like your time is balanced in a completely different way than it ever was.
absolutely. And it's mostly just like the garbage that Swifty wants to do. No, I'm kidding. No.
Um, Here, let's do another tier list.
Oh yeah. He actually said that the other day. We were messing around, and he was just like, "Do you want to just spend a day and record a bunch of tier lists back to back?" And I'm like, I don't know, like, because I like spacing things out, right? Like I don't like
Well,
doing.
you don't want it to get too tired.
Yeah,
Like if you do it uh back to back to back, um, one, it's not going to do very well in the algorithm.
yeah,
Two, people might get tired of you, and you don't want to risk people getting tired of you. And that's not a comment on you guys being bad.
it's just what we're doing,
It's just,
like the type of content we're doing.
you need to commit to variety,
Yeah,
and uh, some videos just need to happen at some times, and some videos don't.
yeah. That's why I like because our usual thing now is that we record a couple episodes of us talking about whatever topic, and then it's just like a tier list after that. And I'm like, okay, that's a nice way to kind of space things out a little bit. Because if it was all just tier
Considering,
lists, then it would be like the intensive treatment tier list. That'd just be its own separate thing.
yeah, and then that's your channel kind of thing. But like you just don't want that to be a channel because
It just get boring
for that
fast.
for that to be the only thing you do is not very interesting.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
What's going on, Kirby? What's going on, Luke? Marvel scratching the beard in live action? Yes, I fucking am. I gotta shave this. I gotta shave soon. I'm gonna get it all trimmed and stuff.
His mustache, his handlebar.
My handlebar mustache. I've had that happen to where my mustache will curl up like a handlebar, and even one of my coworkers mentioned it, like she saw that, and she was like, "You look kind of gross like that." It's just like, okay, thanks.
They really just hit you with that. They were just like, "You look gross."
Yeah.
That's the wake up call you needed to get rid of it.
The thing is, though, none of them have seen me without a beard. Like, I haven't gone clean shaven for my new work. Like that.
It's so jarring when they don't have a beard.
Mm-hmm.
When they have a beard,
Right.
especially if it ends up being like a mustache or something.
Yeah.
Because then you can like see the bare stubble,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks, it's so jarring in it. And if they don't, this is not a great way to say this. If they don't have a toned face, you can tell. When they don't have that beard. And you know, and that's a reason certain people have beards.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. It's just certain styles suit certain people. That's just a fact.
The day that Alter gets a beard or you get a full beard is gonna be a weird day for me, because I can't imagine you guys with beards. I'm sorry. Like, you just can't.
I'm just kind of rocking the homeless artist look right now.
Oh yeah. Bring back emo Marvel. Oh wait, so you just want do you want the bangs in front? It's close enough, right? How do I look?
My dad's always had a beard kind of goatee thing going on.
Yeah.
So I mean, there were a couple times he worked at like UPS or something like that.
Yeah.
So he'd have to shave it and like make it like a mustache or something.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying. Just like genuinely terrifying.
I tried a goatee for one of my videos. I think it was my first Green Lantern video, and that was a horrible mistake.
I mean, people will tell you fast if they think you don't look good.
Yeah. I think even I knew it was bad, because at the very beginning of that video, I was just like, what do we think? Does it work? Does it not work? I'll shave it next time. Like, so you didn't have to see me with it. But
You should have recorded like a just in case clip to like jump cut to say, oh, I didn't actually shave it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing anything for you bastards. Kirby, ha ha ha, beautiful. Thank you. I am beautiful. I am a beautiful man. That's what Swifty thinks, anyway.
Yes. Your Arkham husband.
My Arkham husband, pretty much, yeah. I am waiting for the day that we get Arkham intensive treatment fan art, and it's just gonna be, me and Swifty like at the wedding reception. I don't know who's gonna be in the dress though. I'm hoping it's him.
It's gotta be him.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
him.
with the side.
Oh yeah, yeah, and his long hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's contender for that. Can somebody please? Can we get fan art for intensive treatment, please?
Make this happen.
Let's make it happen. Yeah, let's do it. You look American. That's an insult. I'll take that though.
I guess it depends on saying it.
That was Kirby. That was Kirby saying that.
Could be a compliment.
maybe. I could pass for an American, right? I could definitely pass for one.
Any white person can pass for an American. Let's be real.
Okay. Yeah, just whites, no black people.
Hey, I'm not confident. I'm not confident anybody from a foreign country believing that America's hit the diversity central yet.
Yeah.
I don't think we've progressed that far.
We haven't hit that. We haven't hit that stride yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus the stereotype of the American is like the hillbilly or whatever. We're kind of just an international joke.
No, yeah.
And I can't disagree.
I mean, the States is literally just falling apart at the seams. Like, it's just slowly unraveling. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is why I talk about movies and comics and video games on my channel.
Mm-hmm. No politics at all. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about what's happening in my country, and that's a bad idea.
Avoid the pit of despair that is the country I live in.
Yeah. You're just like, I want to have fun.
I want to believe for a second that we aren't we aren't gonna fall into a bottomless pit.
Mm. Damn, this channel is young. What do you mean by that, Kirby?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What are you trying to tell? What are you trying to say?
Speak. Speak, man. Now I sound like Bones from Star Trek.
God damn it, I'm a YouTuber, not a fucking miracle worker. Only made in 2020. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. But I've been YouTubing way longer than that. I've been YouTubing since 2016. Yeah.
You were in 2016 too?
Yes.
I didn't realize we were the same year.
June 2016 is when I started.
I think mine might have been September. But yeah, I was remarking the other day that in 2 years it'll be 10 years.
Yeah.
And that's just
wrong. That's wrong.
It is good though.
Yes.
That nobody on this planet can see some of my first videos. Just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that.
Oh man. 2012 for
honestly,
me. Oh jeez.
The first video I have up there probably shouldn't be there either, but I'll leave it there for just to be safe.
Kirby, I was a kid's channel that failed. What was your channel about? I'm curious.
Yeah, what's the channel?
You were an early 2012. Holy shit.
Did he try to be Stampy Longnose? Sorry, that's the first channel I think of when you say a kids channel.
Stampy Longnose.
Does anybody remember Stampy Longnose?
I have no idea what the fuck you're even talking about, so no. He was a Minecraft treehouse server.
Yeah, he was British. When people start forgetting about Stampy Longnose, it's when I realize I'm old.
always amazes me when people ask like, "Oh, what were some of the things that you watched back in the day?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I watched AVGN like when it first started," and they were just like, "Man, you're fucking old." It's like, "Jeez."
But it
That
was
makes me.
good.
It was good. You're right. It was good, and now it's bad.
Correction.
Kirby.
Yeah, like emphasis on was.
Kirby. Then some motherfucker blew up the tree house day 4, and I had to cancel that shit. That's funny.
We need the Kirby lore. We need a whole video.
I'm surprised that he wasn't just like, oh, I just played Kirby games. Play that Return to Dreamland and
That needs to be the new channel.
yeah.
Wait, so why haven't you made your glorious comeback to YouTube content creation?
Yeah, we need a Minecraft resurgence.
Yeah.
Oh, you did come
Should have
back.
been inspired. Should have been inspired by.
I did, and that failed miserably. So when you came back, were you just doing more Minecraft stuff, or were you doing something different? Minecraft and AMVs. Ooh, AMVs.
Interesting.
I love AMVs. Watch that shit all the time back in the day.
So we're gonna need like a full Kirby dossier.
Kirby documentary.
Yes.
Specifically DC AMVs. Do you still those days so much?
When YouTube was in a wasteland.
Yeah. Oh boy. Did you have a? Did you watch AMVs growing up, or maybe you were probably a little too young for those?
I liked them a bit.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of different stuff back in the day. Well, I remember when YouTube looked like a website.
Yeah, for sure.
By which I mean it looked bad. But I couldn't tell it looked bad.
YouTube buffered and like, so all I heard was, I asked, do you still have those AMVs on the internet? Like, do you still have them up on YouTube? And if you do, send them to me. You probably don't,
Yes.
but
We need it though.
yeah,
We need it.
I would love that. Yeah. The only things that I cared about on YouTube back then. Oh no, you don't have them. Oh shit, that's sad.
That's depressing.
The only things I cared about on YouTube back then was Spider-Man and AMVs. Doesn't matter what it was. I just watched all of them.
I watched a lot of memes. I watched a lot of the weird thing is I watched a lot of clips of like shows that I already watched.
Yeah, I did that too.
Like DC clips all the time. I also watched, classic stuff like I'm a Fire with My Laser. Charlie the Unicorn.
Mm.
I don't know why I still remember like vividly watching that stuff, but like those were like my first exposures to like YouTube kinda.
Mm-hmm. Channel got terminated because I don't know. I sold that account, so I have no clue what the fuck that person did with it.
Now I want to know.
Yeah. That's sad. It's sad though, like just seeing stuff like that happen.
Yeah. I wish I could see it.
Yeah. I can't imagine giving my channels away to anybody.
Oh, I could never.
No.
It would just it would
Yeah.
a lot, a lot.
I brought her. What was I saying? Oh, if I decide to, if I decide to, like, if I stop doing YouTube, then I want it to be on my own terms. I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm just gonna give this person everything that I've worked on for like the last decade or so for them to do nothing with.
Because then your name's attached to it.
Yeah.
So whatever they do is like, um, it's kind of attributed to you.
Yeah. Do you remember Seven Webheads at all on YouTube?
I don't know if I could ever stop.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I couldn't. Maybe there would be one day where it's just like, oh, maybe I'll take a break or something like that, or it's not working or whatnot. But um, oh, YouTube is not receiving. Oh, something's going on. Oh no,
What happened?
something's going on with the stream. It's not doing very well. Not receiving enough video to
Imagine if
maintain.
we were just having this very deep, meaningful conversation,
And then
it
YouTube
wasn't
decided to fuck it up.
framed at all. That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Let me see if I can switch the. Let me. Oh, I can't. Let me see if I can fix it. All right, let's try this. See if it works. Okay. Hopefully we're back in business.
Are we back?
I sure hope so. Oh, sorry, I'm just replying to a text. 1 sec. All right. Damn. Okay. I hope we're still connected.
I hope so. When you have the deepest conversation on stream and it doesn't go on stream.
No. Yeah, like I was watching I was watching the stream we did last night, the Arkham Origins finale over again, and like I was just going through it, and there was a huge chunk after we revived Alfred that just like completely cut out. It was just like, where the fuck did that go? It's like, what happened
Well,
to
yeah,
it?
I recorded a coffee table conversation like months back.
Yeah.
And when I went down to edit it, I realized that there was this like chunk of talking that was not there
Mm-hmm.
because like it just didn't record it. Ultimately it didn't like ruin the edit or anything because we recorded like an abundance of audio.
Mm-hmm.
Because with particular people I just hit it off. But liked that conversation we had, but we just had it and it doesn't exist. So that kind of bummed me out.
So you're probably gonna have to record it again, I assume.
Oh no, it was I released that like way back, but like
Okay.
that was one of my longest podcasts. And not having that part doesn't like ruin it whatsoever, but in my brain I'm just like, I wish that was there because I thought that was really good.
Did you make a note of that to the audience? You were like, I just had this huge chunk of it taken out.
I don't know if I did.
Speaking of coffee table conversations, and I feel like you already know what I'm gonna ask you.
I think I might.
When am I gonna be on coffee table conversations?
It could be soon. Could be soon.
When
I mean, when Batmanultra7 is going to school, which is pretty soon, it is likely I'm going to be doing more coffee table conversations.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because one, sometimes I'm not gonna have the time and willing effort to make the highly ambitious video essays that I tend to make. So coffee table conversations will be coming back in full force because of that. Also, I just really enjoy doing the show, and I've been wanting to have you on for a while. Considering that we did do an interview way back, but I think
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, and I enjoy coffee table conversations more because I think it feels more intimate and feels more meaningful because it's not just an interview. It's like, you're sitting down with a friend that you
Right.
might have not talked to for a while and getting to know them better than just like a face online.
Yeah.
But yes, it'll be coming soon. You're the next up.
Yes. Great.
So I don't know if I'm ever gonna have Alter on because I think I don't think you would enjoy the show.
No.
Too many jokes.
Kirby, man, I thought the stream was busted. Yeah, I think that was on my bad because I looked
Hey,
and
it wasn't busted. It was just too bussin'.
we were having the most in-depth conversation.
Yeah, we were getting deep, and YouTube just couldn't take it.
I think it was just because the bitrate was so high. Like I had it at 8,000, so I just kind of scaled it back a little bit. So it looks like it's working better now. Were you secretly playing Arkham Origins, dude? No, I wasn't.
You never. I mean, if Marvel's secretly playing any game, I doubt he would be playing Arkham Origins.
I am taking a break from Arkham Origins, so.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why also.
I'm looking forward to playing the second Tomb Raider game when I get back home.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been on vacation, I haven't been able to touch it since I left. I have been able to like do some fun stuff while I'm here, besides surviving a tornado. I read a book in 2 days, which I quite enjoyed. And hit me in a particular way that I was not expecting.
What were you reading?
It's called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. It's I've heard about it a lot in like certain bookish circles. Um, and I saw it at a bookstore the other day, and I was like, this cover looks interesting. I've heard about it this a lot, so I just grabbed it. And then I started reading it, and I couldn't stop reading it, so I finished it in 2 days.
Ah,
And I haven't I haven't read a book that voraciously in quite some time. Because I mean, honestly, just being busy with everything, I haven't really had time to read a book.
right.
To be honest, I've read comics. I've read a lot of comics, but it's just different. It feels like to read a book, you have to set aside more time, and this time I had the time.
Mm.
I did it.
Yeah, it's hard for it's hard for novels. For me personally, I find it hard to sit down and read a novel. But you know what I don't have? You know what I always have time for? Comic books.
Yes, it's true because they have pictures.
It's pictures, man. And they're like 20
They're
like
action.
they're not it's not as many pages. It's great.
Unless you're reading like a graphic novel or something.
Yeah. That's true. But even then I don't
I
think
will, I
those
will
take as long. Like it may take like a little longer than it's shorter than a novel for sure. But
yeah. I will say like the novel was related to the things that I'm passionate about, so I think that gave me a little bit of leeway
mm,
because it's about video games. So
mhm. Groovy.
but yeah, that was a really good time.
Mm.
So maybe I will read more books for the latter end of 2024. I mean, it's wild that we're over halfway done.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just trying to figure out how to balance everything, which I am not good at all.
Feels like it was just yesterday that 2024 started and
Yeah, I
now it's
remember
almost over.
having, I was just in a very different spot at the beginning of 2024. I've got to say,
Mm.
and a lot has happened this year, in my personal life and also just in our circle, I guess.
Mm. Absolutely.
And a lot of good missteps.
So what else have you been up to on vacation? Like anything fun? Like you on to certain places or
Um, we have a swimming pool at where we're staying right now,
mm-hmm.
so I got to swim in there before the storm hit. Uh, watched a couple movies. I watched War Games, the classic as it deserves.
Yeah.
Um, have you seen War Games?
Long time ago for school.
It's actually really good.
It is. It's good.
I haven't seen it in like forever, and it was a lot deeper than I remembered. Um, so that was really good. I rewatched Chungking Express, which is a good um I don't know how many foreign movies you've watched, but it's really good.
Not many. I don't like I don't know, foreign films every once in a while and like you'll find something that or I'll find something that piques my interest, but
I
most of the time it's just like it's whatever.
I think I think you dig it. It's a really good movie.
Mm.
Um, that I've seen multiple times. It's by a director called Wong Kar-wai,
Mm.
who is amongst amongst foreign directors is, I'd say, really popular over here. Um, but yeah, it's a really good movie. And then today we watched The Manchurian Candidate, which has Denzel.
Yeah, yeah.
That movie's crazy, man. Like, super intense.
Mm.
Like, really, really gripping movie. Kind of terrifying. Uh, yeah, it was a great movie.
Can't go wrong with Denzel.
Yeah, honestly, that movie might be one of the most on edge movie experiences.
Hmm. I remember feeling. I'm trying to think of movies that have really like kept me on my toes. There may be a couple of them come to mind. The Prisoners. The first time I watched Prisoners, it was
The
a
first
fuck.
time I watched Scream, I at least in the opening, I was really on edge.
Yeah.
Plus, I watched it at night by myself,
The worst
and
time to
and,
watch it.
and I mean, it's just one of the best crafted openers like ever.
Yeah.
That's because Wes Craven is the man.
He is.
I also think the opening of Evil Dead Rise is great.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it's so good. There's not a lot of modern horror movies that I enjoy, and I really love that one.
Mm.
I mean, it's got a really good story, but also it understands that like uh, horror movies are, they're about the gore and they're about, the kills kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It has a good balance of like a really good story, but also like the energy of a horror movie and like the tactility of it. Like it has to, there has to be this active energy to it that I think some modern horror is kind of lacking.
Yeah.
It's like either we have to be all gore and no substance, or we have to be um all like highbrow cinema and nothing else.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, for when I think of horror movies, I don't know, like going to the theater for one is just kind of a crapshoot, I think, just because like you're either packed in a like say you're not really finding it that scary, but everyone else does. It's kind of annoying just hearing all the in the back in the background as you're just trying to pay
I think
attention.
horror movies I think horror movies are best at home.
Yeah, I think so too.
At least in my experience, I do plan on seeing the new Alien movie in theaters
I don't know how I feel
because
about it. I wanna.
I think it's promising.
Yeah.
Plus, I've never watched an Alien movie in theaters. I'd rather that I could see the original in theaters, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got to time that right.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like it looks really good, but also at the same
I
time I've
yeah
been burned before by Alien, so
yeah I think it looks really good. I and I hope it is.
yeah. trying to think of what else is coming out. Like other horror movies, like um,
There's just not. It's not a lot of horror movies that come out that you know are a lot of fun.
hmm,
I gotta say, I hate most of the supernatural horror movies they're coming out with these days.
I can't do supernatural horror. It's just annoying to me.
I okay. I know someone out there is gonna hate me for this, but I watched one of those. I watched one of those James Wan supernatural horror movies. What was it? Insidious? I watched
Mm,
Insidious.
yeah,
I've never been more bored. I don't know if that's a hot take. I, I, I'm sure it probably is to somebody, but I've never been more bored.
yeah. I mean, most of the people I know love Insidious, so it's definitely. So I would definitely say that's a hot take for sure.
And I think the pacing is horrible. It's just like it feels like all over the place. It's just like, you know, oh, we're doing this now, and then oh, we're doing this now.
Yeah,
It's just no way for me to track across the movie whatsoever.
yeah. Like
Plus, I'm just disinterested in the monster or whatever.
yeah,
And the whole the devil is the monster kind of thing has never really worked for me, outside of maybe like uh the original Exorcist and Poltergeist movies.
I was just
Like
gonna say,
that's it.
it's a really good paranormal movie, like the original Poltergeist. That's
Oh, it's great. Yeah,
yeah,
it's great. But anything after that sucks.
yeah, like Paranormal Activity. I fucking hate Paranormal Activity, all of them.
Yeah. It's just like I'm not invested in this whatsoever. And I don't know if this counts, but Dream Warriors is also a technically, I mean, it has I guess a supernatural conclusion. Um, but I love that movie.
Oh, Dream. Oh yeah, Dream Warrior. I fucking love Dream Warriors, dude.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
It's so good because it understands like how to make a freaking horror movie, man.
yeah, like Paranormal Activity though. I'm just watching these assholes sleep in like with a video camera recording them, and every once in a while the door might like slam or something. It's just like that's just boring. What's
I
scary
feel like
about that?
a lot of supernatural horror movies are like up their butt about like how to make a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like either they think they're too smart or they're too dumb. Like that's all I see.
Yeah, it's like
Like
they think that they're the smartest
like
people in the room, and that the audience is a bunch of idiots, but it's just the other way around.
yeah, it's just it's annoying.
Yeah, and that's why when it comes to horror specifically, I'm more of a slasher type person. Like I like watching people get sliced up by some dude in a mask. Like that's to me entertaining. Not like this, like, oh, there might be a ghost in the house. Watch out. Like,
Who
no.
cares?
It's whatever. It's dumb.
I mean I think it's more terrifying when the threat is like either the this either there's this huge iconography to it that we can latch onto, or it's just a guy.
Yeah.
It's terrifying when it's just a guy. Like have you seen Black Christmas?
Yes.
One of the greatest horror movies ever made.
You're talking about the original, I'm hoping.
The original.
Okay,
The
it's
original.
just like, God, it's just like, we don't talk about the 2006 movie.
We don't talk about any of the remakes. The original Black Christmas, I believe, is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
Because it just knows what it's doing all the way.
Yeah. When it comes to horror remakes, is there any that stick out in your mind as actually good ones?
Um, when you say horror movie remakes, I can only think of the ones I hate really badly, like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oof,
I despise that movie with
that movie
every
is.
fiber
Oh,
of my
yeah.
being.
That movie is a travesty in every sense of
So
the word.
bad. And somehow it gets worse when you go through the runtime. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And I've only watched it once and I can't ever do it again.
Mm.
It's just, it's appalling.
Yeah. There's only two in my mind that really stick, like, that I can think of right off the top of my head right now that I think you might enjoy. One of them is a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's just called Silent Night. And instead of this this kid, this baby face like teenager going around in a Santa outfit, like murdering a bunch of people, it's this dude in a Santa Claus costume. We don't know who he is, and he's just murdering them in the most creative of like ways as the cops are trying to hunt him down. That one's really good. I recommend you watch that.
Might
And
check that one out.
there was another one I'm forgetting. Um, Maniac. Maniac is what I was thinking of. There's a remake with Elijah Wood, and to me, it's just as good as the original.
I mean, that guy is awesome.
Yeah.
There's not many things Elijah Wood's been in that has been like bad or anything.
Yeah, it is a little weird though, because the whole most of the movie is in first person. Like you're literally looking through the killer's eyes, so a lot of it is just like you're watching everything from his perspective, which might be a little off-putting for some, but I really like that. So
I mean, like, well, do you know what movie pioneered that whole technique?
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
That that movie is everything.
Mm.
And then Halloween did it, and then everybody said that it was Halloween that did it, and I'm sorry, but it pisses me off.
Yeah.
And I love Halloween, and I love John Carpenter,
Halloween's great. Yeah.
and it's no fault of John Carpenter. John Carpenter just like he knows where to get inspiration from. You know, that first Halloween movie's heavily inspired by like Black Christmas and Hitchcock movies,
Mm.
and it shows through and through, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
And then
we gotta show respect to the OGs.
would you say that Black Christmas is definitively the first slasher movie ever made?
Mm, It's, it's complicated when you got like I think it's the first. I think it's the first fully formed slasher.
Mm.
But I do think we have to give the dues to like Psycho and
That's right. Yeah.
in the very same year. Well, it's funny. People always say Psycho is like the first slasher. But the very same year, there was another horror movie just like a couple months before Psycho. That people always forget about. Um, so I'd say those two are deserve their dues as well. But I think Black Christmas uh, is the first fully formed slasher.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, can we talk about the fact that the guy who made Black Christmas was the same guy who made Christmas Story? Like, that's awesome.
That guy just loves that holiday.
He does. And he made he made defining films of both genres. So like, give him all your respect, guys. And if you don't, I will throw a shoe at you.
Throw a shoe at
In
him.
public. In public.
In public. I'm just gonna take their shoes and then throw them on top of like a telephone pole or something like that, just hanging off the electrical wire.
Yes.
They can never get it back.
Never.
No. Shoes are gone, my man.
Forever. Forever.
Go back to wherever you came from and buy a new pair, asshole.
Yeah, now you have to watch. Now you have to watch Black Christmas like 5 times until you.
Yeah, man. I'm in kind of a mood. I've been kind of in a mood lately to watch horror stuff, like Scream's on my list too of rewatches. Um,
I've been hankering for some scare.
yeah. And Halloween's like right around the corner, so there's definitely some good stuff coming for that.
I will say I've got some stuff planned for Halloween.
I definitely have a video planned, and I cannot wait for it to come out and for people to see it.
I've got plans that I cannot share right now.
Yeah.
Because the haters sabotage me.
Yeah. Get that shit done today. All right, we got a few more minutes. I'm gonna see if anybody wants to join in and ask questions.
In conclusion, watch Black Christmas, or I will throw a shoe at you.
Fucking autocorrect. I put ask us some questions and it sent out as ask us some quest.
Give us a side quest.
Yeah, what's your favorite side quest in video games? Do you have a favorite horror movie of all time? Just since we're on that topic.
That's tough, but it's okay. It's between 3 movies.
Okay.
Black Christmas, as already discussed, is
Right.
like, it's so good.
Mm.
And then you have Scream, which is, I just love that movie with my whole heart.
Okay.
And then you have Dream Warriors, which is just, it's immaculate. And then with all 3 of those, you got the trinity of slasher movies.
The Trinity.
And,
the Mount.
that's my...
The Mount Rushmore. Black Christmas, Dream Warriors, Scream.
This is the Mount Rushmore.
What would be the 4th?
I'll just like say the annoying answer. Like, I'll throw a Nope in there. I don't know.
Nope.
I like the crazy monkey. Okay. I like the crazy old TV show monkey that killed a bunch of people. And I like the, big terrifying alien parachute.
Mm.
I mean, honestly, I could just insert any of Jordan Peele's. I really like Jordan Peele's horror movies.
Yeah, he's got some really good stuff. I haven't seen
Also, I
no.
really
I haven't
like.
seen. I haven't seen Nope yet. I got to get on that
It's
here
so
soon.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I just made some disparate references right there, but it's so good.
Mm.
And in a weird way, by it not being explicitly horror, it's kind of more terrifying than the other movies that he's already done.
Interesting. Interesting. All right.
Also, it was robbed at the Oscars. I'm just gonna say that. It was robbed.
That's funny. So yeah, I think that's gonna cut it for this live stream. This was a fun one. For sure.
I think it's
Besides all the technical errors and stuff, but
besides YouTube shaboinery,
yeah.
I think it was solid.
Yeah. So I gotta do one of these streams again here in the near future, and then yeah, I haven't done.
You know, I'm pretty much always free and down.
Yeah. I should get some new blood on here. I wonder what Iron Ninja's up to. See if he'd be down for one of these.
Yeah, you haven't asked him on to any of our stuff in like a minute.
Yeah, he has his own life. He's at Disney right now. And
I don't think I've ever been to Disney.
I haven't either. I never left I never left my own country, so like I can't say. But yeah, everybody, thanks to all who joined us, mainly Kirby and a little bit of Luke at the beginning. But and we'll see you guys for more videos and stuff on our other channels, Speaking Nerd, Intensive Treatment, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe soon enough, coffee table conversations with yours truly. We'll see. I've been asking him for like the last 2 years, so. But yeah, everybody, have a great night. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and of course, take care of yourselves.
Good night.